The Old Testament tells the story of the Israelites and their unique relationship with God. This relationship was often communicated and shaped by prophets. Prophets were chosen by God to deliver his messages, warnings, and promises to the people. They were intermediaries between the divine and the human. Their lives and experiences offer a glimpse into the faith and challenges of ancient Israel. This essay explores the lives and legacies of 5 major prophets: Moses, Elijah, Elisha, Isaiah, and Daniel. Each of these individuals played a crucial role in guiding the Israelites, performing miracles and shaping their understanding of God. These prophets, despite living in different periods and facing unique challenges, shared a common thread: unwavering faith in God. Their stories demonstrate the power of faith and the importance of remaining true to God's commandments, even in the face of adversity. By examining their lives, we gain a deeper understanding of the Old Testament and its enduring relevance to our own lives. Moses stands as a towering figure in the Old Testament. He is revered as the lawgiver, the liberator, and the founder of the Israelite nation. Born into slavery in Egypt, Moses was chosen by God to lead his people to freedom. His story is one of courage, faith, and divine intervention. One of the most dramatic events in Moses' life was the Exodus, the miraculous escape of the Israelites from Egyptian bondage. After 10 plagues devastated Egypt, Pharaoh finally agreed to release the Israelites. However, he quickly changed his mind and pursued them with his army. God intervened, parting the Red Sea to allow the Israelites to cross on dry land. When the Egyptians followed, the waters closed over them, drowning Pharaoh's army. After the Exodus, Moses led the Israelites to Mount Sinai, where he received the 10 Commandments from God. These commandments, inscribed on stone tablets, became the foundation of Israelite law and morality. They provided a code of conduct and helped to shape the Israelites' relationship with God and with one another. The 10 Commandments remain a cornerstone of Jewish and Christian ethics to this day. And Elijah and Elisha were prophets who lived during a time of great turmoil and spiritual decline in Israel. They were known for their powerful miracles and their unwavering commitment to monotheism, the belief in one God. Elijah, a fiery and charismatic prophet, challenged the worship of Baal, a Canaanite deity which had become popular in Israel. He confronted the prophets of Baal on Mount Carmel, calling upon God to send fire from heaven to consume his sacrifice. God answered Elijah's prayer, sending fire that consumed not only the sacrifice but also the altar itself. This miracle proved the power of the God of Israel and led to the slaughter of the prophets of Baal. Elisha, Elijah's successor, continued his mentor's mission, performing even more miracles than Elijah. He purified a poisoned well, multiplied a widow's oil to save her from debt, and even raised a boy from the dead. Elisha's miracles demonstrated God's compassion and his willingness to intervene in the lives of ordinary people. Both Elijah and Elisha played crucial roles in preserving the faith of Israel during a time of widespread idolatry and religious syncretism. Their stories highlight the importance of remaining faithful to God even when surrounded by corrupting influences. Isaiah and Daniel were prophets of remarkable vision and insight. They received divine revelations about the future of Israel and the coming of a Messiah. Isaiah, who lived in the 8th century BCE, prophesied the destruction of Jerusalem and the Babylonian exile, events that came to pass a century later. However, he also offered messages of hope and restoration, foretelling a time when God would gather his people from the nations and establish a reign of peace and justice. Isaiah is perhaps best known for his prophecies concerning the Messiah, a future king who would usher in an era of peace and righteousness. He described the Messiah as a suffering servant who would bear the sins of his people and make atonement for their transgressions. These prophecies would later be seen as foreshadowing the life and ministry of Jesus Christ. Daniel, who lived during the Babylonian exile in the 6th century BCE, was known for his wisdom and his ability to interpret dreams. He served as an advisor to Babylonian and Persian kings, interpreting their dreams and offering counsel based on his understanding of God's plan. Daniel's most famous ordeal involved his refusal to bow down to a statue of the Babylonian king Nebuchadnezzar. As punishment, Daniel was thrown into a den of lions, but God protected him and he emerged unharmed. Daniel's story illustrates the importance of remaining faithful to one's beliefs even in the face of persecution.